Hey guys, it's Linda from LA Plans. So today I'm going to share with y'all my 2019-2020 Erin Condren LifePlanner Binder setup. So I have a mixture of colorful and neutral layouts, and I'll point that out as I go along. So I'll show y'all how I did that, and then I'm also going to share with y'all how I'm going to incorporate my academic planner into the Erin Condren LifePlanner Binder. Let's get started. So first I have my Erin Condren Kaleidoscope Stylized Sticky Notes, and then flipping through, just put my name in here, and then we have the gorgeous colorful kaleidoscope quote pages. So I absolutely love this design. I love how it matches with the outer rim of the binder. And then flipping through, we're going to be in the 2019-2020 year at a glance. So for this page, I use this when I'm planning. So when I'm moving into my binder, I always start planning here, whether I'm moving in or whether I'm planning for the month. So because I put everything on this page. So in my current planner, throughout the year, I will use in the coming year pages at the back that has the next year on here, and I'll write down anything that happens that I need to put in my new planner. And this is a regular calendar year, so it has January to December. I always do the academic years, so from July to December, I write whatever's going on in here. Usually there's not that much, so it works for me, but I love being able to do that. Another way you can plan for a move-in tip, a lot of people use the perpetual calendar that comes with the planner, and people also use this for pre-planning, so they'll take this with them and whatever something happens, or if something's going on, they'll write it in and then add it to their planner. So there are two move-in tips that might help if you're trying to move into your life planner. But what I do is I'll take this page, and then this year I use the colorful circle dots from the designer sticker book. I really like that they have the gold circles around them, and it matches the gold hardware on the binder. So I use these dots from in here, but you can also use the colorful circle dots. I color coded everything that I need on this planner. So I'll be tracking birthdays, paydays, school events, or like the beginning and end of school, work events, or anything important for work, like if I'm traveling, anniversary. So I have my anniversary with my boyfriend, and then my blog anniversary. For entertainment, I put in when movies are coming out, different concerts and events. And then for appointments, it's whenever I get like a car appointment, a pet appointment, or like a doctor or a dentist appointment. Tracking all of those in here, so everything's all in one spot when I go into plan. So that's how I use this page, but I know other people use it to track the academic calendar, your kids' schedules. People track work, so sick and PTO days and events, or you can also use this to track like a workout schedule, and so on. There's so many ways you can use it. For me, this helps me with my pre-planning, so I know what to put in the months going forward. Also to help with pre-planning this year, I set up my goals page to work with my year at a glance. So it's gonna have the same color code, and whenever I put something on here, I'm gonna write down what it is on this page. Or if I don't know the day, but I know something's occurring, I'll put the sticker on here, and then I'll add it to here. So I'll be using these two pages together when pre-planning. You can use this page for a lot. I've used this page for memories before. I used to use this as a savings tracker. You can track just different events. It doesn't have to go with here. I've seen people use this as like a gift guide, or pretty much anything. You can use these for different categories. They don't have to be months. I've seen people use it for like reading, things to do, checklist, faith, so on and so forth. But for me, I really like being able to set this page up, and then like let's say in October there's a lot going on. I'm probably not going to remember when I'm planning everything that I put in here, but all I have to do is look for the color code, and then I'll see, okay, oh that's right, Virginia's at the beginning, Vegas is at the end, and then there's ACL in Austin during this weekend, and then my dad's birthday is also in October. That helps me when planning, and then I also feel like this will help me just have a quick view of what's going on each month. So that's how I set up the goals page, and then moving forward to the months. So for this page, I had a hard time thinking of what to put in here because everything that I used to use this page for, I can now put on the new page that's coming up, the new monthly overview page. But I decided to use this page for work. So I'll be tracking all of my time, hours, and PTO on here for the month. So I have the weeks divided, and then I'll write down any events or anything going on this week, and then my time here. So flipping through, we have the new monthly overview page. So first I want to share that this is where I started to change things out in my binder. So everything up until this point has been colorful. So all of these pages were from the same planner. And then from here, this is from the neutral planner. So these are important things that are happening throughout each week or just important events. And then these are my monthly goals. And then if you follow my blog, I do weekly blog posts on Sundays. So these are all my Sunday blog posts, just so I have a pre-plan, which I really need to do. But then I'm also tracking down here, just different blog ideas. So whatever something's launching, or if something's going on throughout the month, or if there's like a national day, I'll write that on here. And then I'll write down specific blog ideas for those events, or for my goals, or for something big that's happening. And I'll have all the blog ideas here. And then this is pretty much just for planning and for drafting. And then the final idea, or what I'm going to be doing for the week, I'm going to have here. Other ways you can use this page, there's so many different ways. So you can use this for monthly goals, or you can use this as a task list. I think that this is the perfect task list because it comes lined. So I think I've seen people use this for like class schedules or for a monthly to-do list. You can also use the dot grid for so many different things. You can do, I did a savings tracker in my budget planner. So let me show you how I set that up. So you can do just different things. Like I have the savings tracker here because of the dot grid. I have my monthly financial goals in this planner. And then these are just my general goals. I've also seen this page as a monthly checklist or to-do list, and then people just planning their month in this area. I've also seen this page used just as somewhere to do brain dumps and just to write down everything that's going on for the month, or writing down stuff you need to add to your planner. This page I will be using as a vision board. So I want to give total credit to Man with the Plans. I saw his video, his Instagram post about using this as a vision board, and I think that's the best idea for this page, especially in the colorful kaleidoscope, because it just pops. So I'm going to have a monthly vision board here. I'll also put down different memories and stuff here, but I'm beyond excited to use this as a vision board. And then flipping through to the next page. So next is the monthly view, which in the monthly view, I'm just using this pretty much to plan out my months. So every month when I go in and I start planning for the month, I go to this page. I use the stickers in the back normally, these little event stickers, and I'll go to my year at a glance. I'll see what's going on and then transfer everything from here, and now transfer everything from here. And I'm gonna put it all on here. And then when I'm planning my weeks, I'll be able to just refer back to that and set it up for anything that's going on. So for my weekly view, I'm not 100% in love with this page. It might switch up the next time you see it on my Instagram. I'll start with this one. I only want to track time in my schedule on here. So I want to keep my lists on down here and on the sides. Unless it's something that I'm doing, so like if I'm running errands on Saturday from 11 to 4, then I'll probably do a list of everything that I need to get done during that time. But other than that, I want to keep lists down here and just use this for scheduling time. If you've been following my page, you might remember that I used to track my time just by doing the little blocks, just like in your phone. So I want to start doing that again. For now, I have the color blocks for work, and then I'm just highlighting different things like meetings and then exams with stickers. That might switch, we'll see. But that's how I set up my weekly views as well. So all of this is colorful from the beginning to the monthly tab. and then we have neutral, and then the neutral is attached to the colorful calendar view, which is attached to the weekly view that's neutral. So it's colorful, neutral, colorful, colorful, neutral, all the way until colorful, and then repeat. So to do this, I used double-sided tape, and I took the neutral monthly overview page and I double-sided taped it to the colorful calendar, and then you can see that here, and that way I could have both of the pages that I want in the color scheme that I wanted. So I wanted all of these to be colorful. I wanted the colorful tabs and the colorful like beginnings and ends because they're really pretty, they match the binder, but I just wanted the neutral layout, as y'all have seen when I've been flipping through. So what I had to do to keep the colorful calendar view and to keep the neutral was double-sided tape. Use double-sided tape to merge the first week and then the monthly view together from the colorful and the neutral. And then, so on here you'll see that it's the beginning of the other planner and then the end of the neutral planner. And then, so those are together, so everything's all in one. And I have the colorful, and then I go to my neutral weeks, which is what I've been wanting. So all the way in the back, I have my notes page. So on here, I have my seasonal blog ideas. This is just for me. I want to keep everything in this planner for work, for blogging, and for personal. I have summer, fall, and then winter and spring. These two are 2019 and then these are 2020. That's why they're separated. And I'll probably add little flags over here to highlight the years. But these are all just the seasonal ideas that I typically do and that I want to continue to do. So that's in one spot, and that way when I'm planning my blog posts on my monthly overview page, let's go back here, and it's July, so I know it's summer. I'll come back here and I'll see, okay, well, there's some seasonal blog ideas here. Have I done those yet? And then throw those on the blog ideas. But having that, and then also on the note page, I have everything that I want to do for home. So we moved into a house in January, so we still have a lot to do. So I really needed 2 pages for this. So I have it separated by just general decor that we need to add to our house. This should really be decor and furniture, but just different things we need to add, seasonal things that I want to grab. For instance, now we have, it's up and downstairs, and we have a really nice staircase that I want to add like a garland to during the holidays. So I added that down there. We have an entertainment room where I want to add a Christmas tree, so we need to grab another Christmas tree. And then we just need to add like different pumpkins for our front porch, because now we have a front porch when we didn't in our apartment, and just different things like that. And then for the decor, we need like a backup sheets. Our bedroom still doesn't have any wall decor. So these are just different things we need to do to just decorate. So that's for the home side on this page. On this page, this is just any functional tool. And then over here, this is stuff that I pretty much need to buy for decorating. So over here is more functional and over here is more fun. So for the functional, we need pantry organization because our pantry is a mess. We still need a hose, we still need a grill. So I divided it by interior and exterior. And then below there's a to-do list, and it's again interior and exterior. We need to clean our garage. I consider that outside. We do need to trim the hedges, so I probably should do that. So we do need to like trim our trees because we have a really big tree outside. Trim trees and bushes. So that's on there. And then for inside, minus the decorating, we need to organize our kitchen. So we need to set up our pots in. We need to set up our pots because they're just thrown in the cabinets in our pantry. So once we get all of that here, we can start dealing with that here. So that's how I set up this page, just as a functional to-do list on everything I need, and that way whenever something also comes to mind, I can grab my planner and put this in. So that's how I set up this page. And then flipping through to the dot grids, so I only set up this one. It comes with 2. So this is what I'm using for degree planning. So I have all of my information, my GPA, I'm tracking my GPA each semester, and then this is probably just going to be for notes. on this side we have my actual degree plan. So these are all the classes that I'm taking and when, and then this is the degree plan that I have. So these are all my required. These are all for my emphasis. Sorry, I didn't fill this out. And marketing. And the classes that I need to take for those. So these are all the required ones. So when I was degree planning and registering for courses, I would come in and then I would do a slash when I registered and then an X when it's completed. So all of these are completed, and then I have my grades here. And then I also have when I need to take them. So for example, last month when I signed up for my accounting class, I did the check when I registered, the semester that I registered in, and then when I'm done, I'll go back and make an X and then write down the grade so I can track that down. And then I'll come over here and depending on what grade I get, how that affected my GPA, and then continue to track my GPA. So that's how I set this up. Like I mentioned, don't know what I'm doing for this page quite yet. One thing that I did do, so I want to give full credit. I think everyone's doing this in their planner this year. I want to thank Plan Sarah Plan for this idea because it's the best idea. I probably would have never used the color sheets. Like I normally never use the color sheets. But she added these little hexagons from the back of the stickers that come with, and then the stickers from the designer sticker book. And people are using it for so many different things. I'm going to be using this to as a bucket list as well as for goals. I'll have main goals just in these bigger ones, and then maybe like smaller goals or things I want in these. Because I combined two planners, I had an extra of the hexagon, so I double-sided tape this since I'm not using the color sheets. So this page to the grid on this page, and then this one's just the normal one that it comes with. But now I have two full hexagons, so I have a full list. So really excited that I was able to do that with this one. And plus I think this page is so pretty. But that's what I'm doing for this page. I haven't wrote it down yet because I want to take time and actually like write everything out and get all my goals together. But there's that. And then one thing that I didn't think of when I was doing was this is still the neutral. I accidentally used, I should have used the neutral, the hexagon sheet from the neutral planner and double-sided taped it to here and kept the colorful so it would match. So this should have been colorful, but it's okay because I'm not sure what I'm using this page for either, but it's okay. I've seen a lot of different ideas. So I've seen people use this as an about me or just writing down different favorite items. There's 12 hexagons. So I've seen like people just writing down January and they're tracking like goals. I think I saw one used for a fitness goal. I think I saw someone's going to use this for, I think just like milestones that happen throughout the year since it's in the back. And then that way you can refer to it. Context page. So I'm back to the colorful again. I have the colorful tab. So on here you can use it to track passwords. You can also use this to track like your kids' doctors and teachers. I have a friend who uses this for work. She uses her planner for work, so she writes down like all the vendors or different people she doesn't contact regularly or that she needs for an emergency, like if your building's renting, maybe like your landlord, things like that. For me, since I'm in school, I keep all of my professors' contact information in here, as well as like I'll put like my dean and then my advisor, just so I have their contact information in here. I'm also in an honor society, so I keep that information in here, just names like of the president or who I coordinate with to do different events and stuff like that. So I use this page for school. So that's how you can use this. You can also just use it to track just like your family members or your friends. So that's how I use this page. And then flipping through, so this is the incoming year for this planner. So again, this is the colorful. Really love the way the colorful looks. So throughout using this planner, whenever something comes up that's going to be happening for my next planner, I'm going to put that in here. So I do that every year with these planners. So I'll refer back to my current planner. So exactly like what I did with this one. I think this time though, I'll use color dots. So I can transfer the color dots, add a year at a glance, and then the text on the next page, because I really like this setup and I think that's how I'm going to keep it for my next planners. But that's how I use this page. You can use it for different things, but for me, I like using it to plan in for my next planner, and that way all of my ideas and everything's on one page. So that's how I use it. And then we have the sticker sheets in the back. So next I'm going to share with y'all how I'm adding my Erin Condren Academic Planner to here. So I'm going to be taking everything from January to July, and I'm going to put it in, let me section this off. I'm going to be putting it in the new Erin Condren storage box. So this comes with all the coiled planners, or you can buy these. I think they're only like $6, maybe $6.95. But I really like these. I ordered a couple more and I put sticker sheets in here. But I'm also using these to keep the extra parts of my planner. So I'm going to, let me put this over here. So I'm going to open these up and I'm going to take out January through the end of July. Why does it say June? Doesn't matter. So I'm going to take these out and then I'm going to put them in here, and then I'm going to shut that for now, and then I'm going to put the rest of my academic planner in there as well. So now I have 6 months of my life planner in here. So as you can see, I have plenty of space. I'll have my folder back here, and then I'm going to section these off. So I have interchangeable covers. So this came with the life planner that I pretty much took apart. So this is a personal preference for me. So I'm just gonna take these. These also snap in. I just like putting them in because it's a lot nicer. So this is gonna be my life planner. And then I'm gonna flip through and put in the back part to it. It's gonna be upside down, but I'm not really gonna use that. So it doesn't matter to me. And this is how I'm going to section it off. I actually might use, this is the new dashboard. Actually might just section it off with the new dashboard. I like that idea better. But generally what I did in my neutral planner, when I did this, was use the back part and just throw it in here if you don't want to use a dashboard. But I really like the idea of using a dashboard. I might change my mind. But this one I'm going to be using to track weekly things I need to do before school and things I need to do after school, and then anything that's going on throughout the week. So not sure what I'm going to use this side for, but I love having these because it'll be a great way to easily flip to get to my next planner. So when this is here and I want to get to my academic planner, I just have to grab the dashboard and move it forward. So there's that. And then let me get my academic planner and we will start uncoiling. So I'll take this off, and then we have the academic view. So overall, one thing I want to show, let's see. So I'm going to keep everything from the front page, just because I really like the cover page. So I'm going to keep the cover all the way to here. So I'm probably going to try and keep all this, put this all back on the coil and put it in the storage box with the rest of the binder. And then I'll add the stickers in there as well. The academic planner doesn't come with note pages, so it's just, it makes it easier. So it's just going to be this half and this half. And then this half has the project tabs and exam, so I can use that as well. So to do this, you can just take pliers, or if you have anything, I use regular pliers, and just take, let's see, these are probably too big, but it's fine. Okay, so you just take it and pop it the inside out, and then you just scroll. So now I have everything uncoiled, so I'm just going to even this out a little bit. And then I'm going to be taking from this page to December. So I'm going to take everything in front of January, and I'm gonna place this on the side and then straighten this out, open my binder, and then I can just place these in. So it's the second one from the top and it lines in perfectly. Let me maneuver this in a little bit. And then the academic planner is inside. And then personal preference, so I'm going to add in the sticker sheet that it comes with as well. That's the last one on here. So should I add this page? I might add these extra note pages as well. Even though they're for July, but I'm done with school in December, so don't need them. So I'm gonna take that as well and put this back here. And then I'm going to take the January through December from the academic planner, and I'm going to put them in here as well as the foil. So everything fits all in one. Close it up, and then I can put it in my closet, and then I can easily flip through. So I have my academic planner, and then I have my life planner. And then a lot of people always ask to see this. So because it's the same amount of pages, it's 6 months and 6 months. It's the same as having like your full life planner in here. So that is how I set up my Erin Condren Life Planner for this year. So I'll show y'all. So I can see the dashboard here. So I can quickly go to my academic planner, and then I will be keeping 2 bookmarks in here. So I'll have a bookmark for the current week for school, and then I'll have a bookmark for the week that I'm in here. But now everything's all in one. I can take this with me to school. I'll have all of my projects and exam information in here. I'll have all of my assignments and school to-do lists, and then I can go back and forth between the two. But that is it, and this is how everything is set up in my binder. If y'all have any questions, feel free to DM me on Instagram. It's at LA Plans. I'll leave links to everything below as well as my blog. Y'all have a great day.